And, it reminds me every time I see RFK Jr. on TV, or RFK Jr., yeah. I think of this song, polio's back and it's better than ever. Hey now, hey now. Okay, our next comic coming to the stage. I think we have two more comics left. This next comic is a real treat. She's the funniest psychiatrist in New York City. Yes. Let's hear it for Miss Ellen Orchid. Yay!
Thank you so much. How about a hand for our host? Jeannie Kim Kai. Yay, Jeannie.
Yay.
It's great to be here. I'm Ellen Orchid. I am a psychiatrist. I'm retired now. How do you feel about that? Great. Let it out. Don't be pressed. We're here. We're sharing. Yeah. I became a psychiatrist because I was in love with Sigmund Freud. I read a biography and that was it for me. What a genius. Genius. He discovered the subconscious. No one else was aware of it. That joke is going to hit you like a ton of bricks on the way home. Genius, man. In Vienna, they still honor him. There's a Freud Airlines. Did you know? The plane has two sections, guilt and shame. And the seats go all the way back to childhood. And the plane is shaped like a penis and the other planes envy it. What a guy, what a guy. So I was a psychiatrist for 40 years. Wow. Yes. Thank you. That's very kind of you. It's fascinating work, stressful. I trained at Bellevue Hospital. And the first day I walked into Bellevue, I saw a gurney in the hall and there was a pigeon on it. And I said, that was definitely an omen of things to come. It's a wild place, City Hospital. I worked in the psychiatric emergency room. And I used to work there on Christmas Eve. Last Christmas Eve I saw, in that one shift, Christmas Eve I saw 12 hypochondriacs, 11 obsessive compulsives, 10 pyromaniacs, 9 anorexics, 5 crack whores. Wild place, wild. Patient came up to me, he goes, Doc, you gotta help me. I'm invisible. I said, I can't see you now. Oh my God. Now the patient was delusional. He goes, I am a prophet. I am a prophet. I said, sorry pal, this is a non-profit. Terrible. Doing therapy in Manhattan is like selling Band-Aids at the Battle of Gettysburg. I mean, every day you go in, you face incredible fear, sadness, rage. That was the staff. I got very burnt out, as you might expect. You've heard of tennis elbow? I had shrink ear. Yeah. People came in high on drugs, whacked out on drugs like K2. You ever hear of K2? This stuff is bad. But it made me wonder, whatever happened to K1? Like it didn't catch on? Is it the Chanel number 4 of the drug world? WD-39? Love potion number 8? Route 65? You get the idea. Yeah, I was very glad to finish being a psychiatrist, and I am enjoying my freedom, and thank you very much. Anybody else here in the mental health field? Psychiatrist, social worker, bartender, hairdresser, right? Those are good listeners, absolutely, yes. I live in Manhattan now. I'm in a studio apartment. That's Pretty small, pretty small. In fact, it's about the size of this room. And I'll tell you, there's a lot of things you cannot do when you live in a studio. You cannot buy in bulk, right? You can't go over to Costco and buy. If I come home with 16 pack of toilet paper, something else has to go, like the toilet. I have to have toilet paper faxed to me, one sheet at a time. The apartment needs a paint job, but I can't afford to lose the square footage. You know what I mean? And I do everything to save space. For example, I have a Murphy bed. Do you know what that is? One of those beds that folds up? I also have a Murphy shower, a Murphy dresser, a Murphy sink, a Murphy stove, a Murphy fridge, a Murphy dog, and a Murphy cat. Of course, the cat is a short hair. Yeah, I'll tell you, I gotta get out of there. This place is so small, it's really putting a crimp in my social life. There's no room for a threesome. Hey, it could happen. It could happen. There's barely room for a one-some. If I want to date twins, it'll be Scott, come on in. Steve, wait in the hall. Yeah. I have my name on the waiting list for a storage room. And as soon as one of those comes up, I'm moving right in. It's got more light and a better view. Yeah. I'm from Brooklyn originally. We have Brooklyn in the house?
Yeah.
Yeah, whereabouts? Who's from Brooklyn? Now everyone's in the witness protection room. All right. Well, I'm from a neighborhood with a very cheerful name, Gravesend. Yeah, there's a Gravesend, Brooklyn. How do they promote this place? Life moving too fast for you. Come to Gravesend. We'll slow it down. It was an Italian neighborhood, and I grew up on Avenue X. Even the street was in the witness protection. Yeah, my parents were very strict academics. My mom taught math, and my father taught English at the local high school. I think they got together and said, let's have a kid and see how she does on the SATs. They wanted me to do good in school, well in school. No, they never hit me. They just taught me to hit myself. Internalize the aggression. Anyway. Our house was full of school supplies. I think when they got married, they registered at Staples. Some little girls have a doll. I had Kathy the calculator. Some girls are born with a silver spoon in their mouth. I got a number 2 pencil. They helped me with my homework, and then after school, they sent me to extra tutoring. Now, I went to a school for tutoring called Kaplan's. I don't know if anybody's familiar with this. Stanley Kaplan's. Now it's a huge international successful tutoring school, test prep. I'm so old, to be honest with you. I'm so old, my teacher was Stanley H. Kaplan. The original storefront of this corporation. But how lucky, but he was a great teacher. That's like learning Hebrew from Moses. But I'm enjoying retirement. Do we have any retired people here? Woo. Freedom, freedom. I spent a lot of time in Times Square. I love the Broadway scene. Love Broadway shows. These people are geniuses. They can make a musical about anything. A few years ago, there was a musical called Titanic. I don't know if anybody remembers it. I ran to see it because I couldn't imagine. How do you make a musical about a disaster like that? What songs could you possibly do? Clang, clang, clang went the light bulb. Ding, ding, ding went the bell. Glug, glug, glug went my husband, 'cause he just couldn't swim too well.
One sitting here.
Musicals. Do you see that iceberg? Made me wonder what scary subject are they going to make a musical about next? Melanoma, the musical. I had a mole. I had it removed, Mama. It wasn't benign, Papa. And 'cause it wasn't benign, the future's not fine. I don't have much time. Or how about, oh, glaucoma, I can't see the other word. Oh, glaucoma. Everybody. Yeah. Broadway, love it. The tickets are so expensive. It's gotten crazy. Here's a little tip. Don't go to the theater when you're tired. I once said I took a $200 nap. There's a show on Broadway now, a musical. It's called Maybe Happy Ending. Won a Tony Award. I wanted to see it. Tickets, $350. For that kind of dough, I want a guaranteed happy ending. George Clooney was on Broadway, right? Wouldn't you? George Clooney was on Broadway in a show called Good Night and Good Luck. I wanted to see it, naturally. Top tickets, $950. For that kind of dough, I want to watch the show from George's lap. And go home afterwards with him and Amal. I once went into a Broadway theater and there was this sign, "Attention, this show contains loud noise, flashing lights, smoke effects." And I'm thinking, that is so cool. They're trying to warn us. But we all just came through Times Square. We're fine. Flashing lights, have you seen those LED screens? I already had my seizure. I'm good. I saw Elmo French kissing the naked cowboy. We're fine. Yeah. I'm divorced like some of us here.
Yes.
And it is working. It is working. I gotta say. I am very glad to be free. It wasn't going too well. Every year I like to celebrate the anniversary of my divorce. I watch my wedding video backwards. I really recommend this. This is very therapeutic. It's like an undoing, right? First you see the bouquet flying back into my hand. We take the rings off. We look at each other and say, "Do I?" Yeah, marriage. I found it hard. It started with a courtship, and in our case, that ship was headed right to court. Anyway, you have been a wonderful audience. I'm Ellen Orchid. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ellen. Oh, wasn't she great? Oh. Well, thank you, everyone. We have, oh, you know what?